So for the first episode, I wanted to talk about how we approach our problems because we approach them in many different ways depending on who we are. Like there's a guy at the stoplight and all of a sudden the light turns green. And as soon as the light turns green, the guy behind him just starts honking on the horn like really, really loudly and it's just like, hey, get out of the way and such. And so the guy who's in front of him can think of different ways of how to react to that situation. You can think about it as I'm really pissed off at that guy. I'm going to get out of the car with a crowbar. I'm going to get really angry at him. Or I'm just going to be calm about it. It's not worth getting angry or upset over and just keep on going. So, depending on how we approach our problems in life depends on how life treats us. So, essentially, to begin this, I want us to try to have an open mind with all of our problems, with the things that we have in life that are ailing us or making us feel bad or sad or angry. We need to have an open mind so that we can approach these problems with an open mindset. So I want to go all the way back to when we were first born, because when we were first born, we are brought into this world with a clean slate. And with that, we don't have anything. We don't have a personality, we don't have interests, we don't have anything. So where do our interests and our passions and whatever else we are about our personality come from? And the answer is the people that we are brought up with, which are our parents. Our parents are the key foundation in which we live our lives. They are the reasons as to why we react to something, as to why we drive a car a certain way, how we get angry at someone, if we get angry at someone, how we approach situations, how we solve problems. Everything can be linked back to our parents. So we are essentially our parents. So we react the same way as our parents. We do things the same as our parents because that's all that we've been brought up to understand the world. We understand the world through our parents' eyes. And sometimes our parents don't really know what the best is for us, or they don't know how to help us approach situations, because sometimes parents are just people who have had kids, and that's actually really all parents are. They're just people who have kids. They aren't these people who have all the answers to everything. Sometimes they don't even have stuff figured out in their own lives, and that's when you need to start realizing for yourself what kind of problems that you're having about situations or how you're approaching situations and how you can fix those. And you can do that just by looking at your parents. You can look at them and say that, mom gets angry when the discount isn't working out, even though the guy at the cash register told her that the coupon is expired. And there's different ways to go about that. And those are just little nitpicky things. But if you can realize what your parents have taught you in your past, then you can realize how you approach every situation in your life. And by doing so, you can learn how to better yourself about approaching certain things. And with that, you can become better at knowing yourself and understanding yourself. And that's the key thing about psychology, is that you want to understand yourself as best as possible. Because without realizing that you have a problem or that you need help or that you want to better yourself, you're never going to get anywhere. So that's what this video is. This video is about you trying to realize that you need help with something like that. And you might not even need help with something. You might think you're on the top of the world. You might think you're the best person in the world, whatever. But what this video is mainly to do is to help you just have an open mind. And if you do need help, then try to trace back everything that you can to your parents. And by doing so, you will uncover lots of things in your past that you might not have even known about. And by doing so, you can approach situations in different ways. So anyways, that's the first video. I hope you guys are liking these. I'm going to keep on trying to make them as much as I can. And actually, the problem with that is that my motivation is kind of recently. So I'll actually do a video on motivation. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. I feel like a lot of artistic individuals have problem with motivation, so I'm going to do a video on that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time.